Has the morning been so far?
Yes, my morning has been so good, sir, and I was able to manage the time and I was able
Okay.
to send my daughters off to the school.
Okay.
That's
It's a big task every day, right?
yes, every day it's a big task and some kind of accomplishment.
Hmm. What do you think is the biggest challenge that you face in this activity?
Okay, feeding my younger one.
Okay.
She's a picky eater,
Hmm.
so she always wants dosa for breakfast and for
Okay.
dinner. She doesn't like idli.
Okay.
So day before yesterday, I prepared batter, even though I have to prepare dosa for her every day. And also for dosa, also she doesn't eat it fast. She
Okay.
keeps on chewing, and she wants to watch mobile. I get irritated. I
Irritated.
irritated. I get irritated. See, watches some reels
Hmm.
that is not at all suitable for her. So
Hmm.
it's really mundane, not mundane, it's incessant for us.
Hmm.
uh,
I can
it's a
imagine.
cumbersome for us.
Yes, I can totally imagine. And when children eat at a very leisurely pace, you get stuck for them to, or rather, you want them to finish the food quite early because you have to get them ready for the subsequent tasks, right?
Yes, sir. And from 7:45 or 7:50, we start to feed her, and by
Mhm.
8:20 or 8:25, she would probably finish one dosa
Okay. Hmm.
along with
So,
watching phone.
hmm. So that's quite a slow pace of eating.
Yes, sir. We
Hmm.
need the patience, the
Yes.
endurance during that 30 minutes to 40 minutes.
True. But I think pretty much all the kids of that age, they are slow eaters, they are picky eaters. I see here lots of small kids in the dining hall. They take a lot of time to eat. Their parents are behind them all the time. You eat fast, eat this, eat that, and they don't listen to them, they don't budge.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty much the same scenario everywhere.
Yes, sir. And she
True.
eats the non-healthy food like
Hmm.
junk food, noodles, parota,
Hmm.
and even that takes time. But
Hmm.
she likes that kind of food very much. But we don't prefer. We don't even tell those names in front of her.
Okay. We don't say those names or we don't utter those names.
Yes, sir. We don't say those words in
Hmm.
front of her or utter those words in front of her.
Hmm. True.
Otherwise, she would keep on asking for that
Hmm.
foods.
Yes. She would, yeah. Pestering also is another verb.
Okay.
Pestering someone means constantly nagging and constantly asking, oh, I want this, I want that.
Mm,
True. Instant noodles, Maggie, and everything. They have taste enhancers in their flavor packets. So it's kind of an addictive taste, and children generally like eating that.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
And one good thing, my both daughters don't like bakery items that
Okay.
much. They don't like that burger,
Okay.
puffs,
Hmm.
pizza, and like this
Hmm.
stuff, and not even some bun and all.
Hmm. Bakery items.
Bakery item.
Yes. Okay. Not
Bake,
bakery. Bakery.
bakery,
Hmm. Bakery items.
bakery
That's nice
items.
because refined flour, as we call it,
Yes,
maida.
maida, refined
Hmm.
flour.
What do you call it in Tamil?
It's maida.
It's maida only.
Mm,
Okay.
maida.
It is very hard to digest and not so much good for your
Yes.
gut.
Yes, recently we have been hearing all this, but back then we used to eat a packet of biscuits. Now
Mm.
we have discovered that it's full of maida. It's really a shocking news.
Okay. I think nowadays people have become more health conscious
It's
because of the access to information.
is
Mm.
we don't know which to consume, which information is right or
Mm.
wrong, so we blindly believe everything. And
Mm.
when we hear that this is not good for your health, then we may think that okay, it is going to harm. or something. So we
Hmm.
preferably no, avoiding that item, especially
Hmm.
for the children.
Hmm.
We may take it sometime, but we don't want them to consume it.
Hmm. True, absolutely. And whatever is packaged, whatever is marketed, is definitely going to be a little unhealthy for you. Otherwise, as they say, healthy food does not need marketing. You
uh,
won't see an advertisement for idli or a dosa,
Dosa. And
right?
for batter, now we are getting the advertisements
Hmm.
for batter.
Hmm. But I think those are the companies which are trying to
Yes,
sell the batter.
still, of course.
That can be justified, but the advertisements for biscuits or chocolates or instant noodles,
Yes.
they are always going to harm you.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, for instead of buying that, we can encourage some domestic cooking
Hmm.
person, right? So
Hmm.
some females or male, they just start their own
Hmm.
uh, work or some business,
Cloud kitchen.
entrepreneur, cloud kitchen.
Yes. You can always support small businesses.
Small is
Hmm.
small vendors, and so like this we can have our healthy food, and
Hmm.
we can help, we can help them.
I think the internet connection all got disconnected again.
Yes, I informed yesterday itself. After a session, I spent nearly half an hour for this,
Okay.
and they asked me to reboot the system, reboot
Hmm.
that router, and it
Hmm.
will be all right now. Okay, and before this, I did not feel anything. Now
Hmm.
only I got poor network
Yes. For I think it comes for a very slight period of
at a
time,
time.
and then
Sir,
yes, it's ephemeral. It's temporary.
temporary is
Mm.
ephemeral. Okay,
Yesterday we had to disconnect the session
is
without
is abruptly we
abrupt.
disconnect.
True.
Okay,
Today we have a very interesting topic that they
topic.
have given. It is about
Okay,
imagination.
okay.
Yeah. Since you are a mother of two kids, and kids have a lot of imaginary things, they have amazing imagination. So, have you heard any very interesting, fascinating imaginary stories from your daughters?
My elder one always talks about birds,
Hmm.
animals. I She usually tells me I had a dream. I
Okay.
ask, okay, about your exam, about your question paper. No, about birds.
Okay.
So she's that kind of person, and my younger one, she doesn't share anything, sir.
Okay.
She just tells me that what had happened in her school.
Hmm.
So she, as soon as she comes from the school, she narrates what are all the things happened in her school, and how her friends behaved with her. And
Hmm.
see, she would always tell me that her friend, a close friend, he did not talk to me and he talked with someone, and like
Okay.
that. These kind of small
Hmm.
things they usually share
Hmm.
with me is
So the younger one tells you all the things that happened sequentially, chronologically.
is
Yes.
sequentially and chronologically in her school.
And it appears that the older one may perhaps take ornithology as a career option later in her life.
Which one, sir?
Ornithology.
Ornithology. Okay.
Ornithology is study of birds.
Birds. Okay.
Hmm.
She feels difficult to pronounce the specific name of the
Hmm.
birds. She is well versed in saying that Sankanur,
Hmm.
Crinch. The one bird is Crinch something. Another one is lovebirds. These are all she knows. But when
Hmm.
it comes to some other long-term English name, she
Hmm.
feels difficult.
Hmm.
So she just explains it by color, by its nature.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's actually a very good thing because instead of remembering the name, if you
Okay.
remember the features of the birds, if you remember the way it looks, the way it hops, the way it chirps, right?
Okay.
That is a very good source of information. Earlier,
Okay.
bird studies were done like that itself, and
Okay.
later on, people started naming the birds.
Okay.
Yeah. So as a beginner, it's always uh, preferred that you
Okay.
observe the bird's behavior, the looks, the feathers, the beak, the color of the eyes, etc. And then you go back to your books, you go back to the
Okay.
encyclopedia and try to match what you saw and what is in the picture, and then
Okay.
try to identify the bird by yourself rather than memorizing the names
Immersion
and
names.
immediately trying to identify the bird then and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was wrong. I always asked her to just tell the bird by its name. Just
Hmm.
don't define it by its appearance. So I was wrong.
No, because one of our ex-teachers here, he is a renowned ornithologist in the country, and he comes every year. Once in a year, he comes and he takes the students on a bird watching trail,
Okay,
and
sir.
then he tells them how to observe the birds, how to study the birds. And this is what he suggested all the students, that don't focus on the names, focus on how they look, try to
Okay.
create a picture in your head, remember it, or he
Mm.
makes them write down notes, and then
Okay.
you verify those notes with the images later, and you
Mm.
cross check, and then you identify.
Okay.
Yeah, so that becomes an easy task.
Okay. Fine. And so during night time, when we go out, she usually goes to near to the tree, and she bend down and she just
She
tries
bends
to.
down.
She bends down and she tries to see something. And
Okay.
I ask her, "What are you doing? And what are you
Hmm.
searching for?" She usually says that I'm searching for owl or bat
Okay.
or
Nice.
bat.
All
See,
the nocturnal animals.
nocturnal animals. Okay.
Mhm.
See, I don't even think of those creatures, but you are always remembering that type of
Hmm.
creatures. Is
Nice. It's
she's fond of
actually
snakes also, sir? I told you
yes,
already, right,
you
sir?
mentioned this.
Is
And
mm,
I'm really glad to hear all these things, because these days children are more and more children are going away from the
nature.
nature and all kinds of natural things. So I think you should just promote her and push her and motivate her in this field of exploring more, right?
Is
Uh,
it's in her blood. I think my
mm,
husband is also the same, and
mm.
she just ditto her dad.
Okay.
They in this they are actually same
Mm,
mutual. They have the
mm.
mutual decision.
So there is a phrase in English called "like father, like daughter."
Okay, like father, like daughter is
Okay. If she had any qualities just like you, or if she behaves just like you can say like mother, like daughter.
daughter is
But in this case, it is like father, like daughter.
okay. The same applies for studies as
Hmm.
well.
Okay. What do you mean?
He knows that where she is
Hmm.
escaping, where what is in her mind, so how she is escaping from studies. So
Okay.
see, all these matters he knows very
Because
well.
he himself used to do that once upon
Yes,
a time.
yes, when he was
When he,
in this stage, he used to do like this. So he
okay.
always tells me that please don't believe her. I know what is there behind her mind. So I know
Hmm.
that. So don't believe abruptly. Please go and do something and make her
Hmm.
to is do that project or study
Hmm.
will.
Make her do that project.
Make her to do that project.
Not to do,
Okay,
only to.
do make her to do the project. No,
Make her,
do the project.
yes.
Okay.
After make, we don't say to do. We don't
To
say to. We remove the to. It is called bare infinitive or empty
okay.
infinitive.
Okay.
Yeah. After make, after help, after
Mm.
let. So we don't say I will help you to understand grammar. We
Okay.
say I will help you understand grammar.
Grammar. Mm.
Okay. She helps me do the dishes. He
Mm.
helps me learn something. So
But
directly we won without
okay.
to.
Okay, but I was using two in front
Hmm.
of all these before this also.
Yes.
Yeah, it we had studied so, sir. I don't know really.
This is a rare exceptional case. We call it bare infinitive or empty
Okay.
infinitive, and there are
Okay.
only a few verbs like help, make, let. The after these we don't say to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
I have written an idiom in the chat section. You can check it
Okay.
once.
She is the chip of the old block.
Hmm. This is
Okay.
another way of saying when a child resembles a parent in behavior, appearance, looks, or in general characteristics.
Okay.
So we can use this phrase. She is a
She is
chip
the
of the
chip of
old
the
block.
old block. Block.
Block.
Okay.
So old block is the parent because
Okay.
you guys are old now.
Yes.
And she is like the chip which has fallen from that block, like a small
Okay.
chip which
Chip.
has fallen from the block.
Okay.
But it's a part of the block, and that's why it
Mm,
resembles very much.
okay.
Yeah.
And when she appears like me, we can
Hmm.
say that she takes over you. Am I right, sir?
She has taken after you.
She has taken after you. Okay.
Yes.
That
Take
means
over. Huh.
appearance.
Appearance. Taken after is with appearance. Take over is generally when one company takes over the
So
another
that
company.
is
It's
job or designation.
hmm.
We can say take
Yes.
over.
So some
Yes.
money is involved.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And I would like to ask you one thing, sir. Sir,
Yes.
how long have you been learning or speaking this language, and how did you get this fluency, and what practice did you do to get this type of fluency, this type of calm and compose speaking?
I started learning at a very early age. I was
Okay.
fortunate enough to get good English grammar teachers, not just in my school, but in my neighborhood as well. And I learned the language through grammar first. Generally, there are many teachers, tutors who argue or who say that grammar is not essential. But I am of a different opinion. I believe that grammar plays a vital role in understanding the language in a better way. The construction of the sentence is much clearer in your head if you know the basics of grammar. Obviously, without grammar you can learn, but it takes a lot of time. It requires a lot of practice. Secondly, if you ask about the vocabulary, as I mentioned earlier as well, I have the habit of reading. I used to read quite extensively when I was in school and even in college. Right now, because of my professional commitments, I'm not able to read as much as I want to, but yeah, I try. And secondly, about the composure, I don't know, this is just a part of my character, I think.
Mm,
Not just in speaking, I feel that in general I am a person who doesn't get angry, who doesn't get worked up quite easily.
mm-hmm.
So this is what I do in other aspects of my life as well.
Okay. So, what type of practice, sir, while learning grammar did you do?
Hmm.
Like, did you take any topic, and did you work out on that particular topic? Once you mastered that,
Hmm.
you move to the other one, and how did you practice, sir?
My grammar teacher, used to give me exercises, and he would first teach me the concept, and then he would give me exercises to solve. And I would solve those questions. Sometimes I would make mistakes, then he would correct my mistakes. And that is how I learned all the nitty gritties, the nuances of grammar.
Okay.
And even today, when I go to my hometown,
Mm.
he is in his 60s now. And even today, when I visit, we have a small talk on grammar, all the new developments in the English language. And till today, he inspires me. He tells me something that I don't know, or he tells me something that he has learned. I tell something that I have learned, and we make sure that we chat at least for half an hour uh, whenever we
In
meet.
English, sir?
In English, developments in English, some new things that he has
No,
learned.
the conversation is in English or in Hindi or something.
And generally, it is a mixture of English and Marathi because we
Marathi.
both speak Marathi, so we also converse in Marathi. But English is the primary mode of conversation.
Mm-hmm. So about English, the conversation
The
is about
conversation is about English or about
English
grammar, about any
grammar.
new word that
Mm-hmm.
he read or that I have come across. So we share those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fine. So after this grammar, so how it helps you to speak, sir? The say learning grammar is something and speaking is something, right, sir?
Yes, I totally agree. I studied in a convent school, so it was compulsory for all of us to speak in English.
Okay.
If you are talking to the teacher or if you're talking to your friends during recess, we were not allowed to speak in Hindi or in Marathi.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 hours of the day we would speak in English,
Okay.
and that's a lot of practice to speak any language.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about if you have the environment around you. if you have the people around you with whom you can converse in English on a daily basis. So if you don't have people around you, then you have to converse with yourself, you have to
Self.
converse to a tutor.
Yes.
So to maximize your fluency and speaking potential, you need to surround yourself with people who speak in English.
Who is better than you in speaking? Only then you can rectify your mistake and you cannot make that mistake the next
Exactly,
time.
exactly, exactly. I totally concur with this point, because I also I'm a badminton player,
Okay.
and whenever I play badminton with a player who plays better than me, I observe that my game improves. But if I
Okay.
play against a player who is a beginner or newcomer, then I become complacent and my game deteriorates.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah, so this I think happens, or this you can draw an analogy with English as well. If you speak to people
Mm,
who are better than you, automatically you improve.
okay.
Your sentence structure improves, your vocabulary improves, because you want to be.
So, because of that 6 hour practice, you gained some confidence. But before speaking, we need to have that confidence,
Hmm,
right, sir?
hmm,
I'm
hmm.
able to speak, and that is very important.
Yes, the confidence comes when you push yourself into uncomfortable situations,
Okay.
right? For example, when I used to go on stage, I would hesitate a lot. I would shiver. My voice would crack, irrespective of whether I know or don't know how to speak. So, gaining confidence in front of people or speaking in front of people is a different situation altogether. You may be a
Okay.
good speaker one on one in a closed space, but you will fumble when you see hundreds of people in front of you on a stage,
If
right? So
correct.
you need to push yourself into those situations where there are people in front of you and you have to speak.
Okay.
Yeah. So family gatherings, social gatherings, when you go to anyone's weddings, make it a point. You go on the stage, you take the mic, and you speak in front of people in English,
Okay.
at least for 5 minutes. You give well wishes to the newly married couple and try to give them a few words of wisdom from your own marriage, right? So
Mm-hmm.
doing activities like these, pushing yourself into uncomfortable situations, will
Mm.
get rid of that hesitancy, will get rid of that nervousness.
Okay, especially in school.
Yes.
After a function, they usually ask that, do you have anything to
Hmm,
say,
hmm,
by just holding the mic?
hmm.
We always keep quiet.
Yes.
We
That
can
is the moment you
utilize
have to push yourself.
push yourself.
Say
Yes.
something. One or two lines is not hard to say, right? Even if
Mm,
you fumble, even if you make mistakes, it's fine. But the whole experience of standing up and speaking will give you so much experience. Will,
okay.
yeah.
First, we have to see. Speaking is secondary. First, you
Mhm.
have to come forward to speak.
Yes.
You should raise your hand and hold the mic. That is the primary thing.
Exactly. Half the battle is won there.
Okay.
More than half the battle is won when
Mm,
you raise your hand and when you volunteer that I will speak.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, sir. Hereafter, sir, could you please teach me grammar, sir? Because I'm not. Uh, I don't know most of the things in grammar. I learned English just
Mhm.
by listening, just by doing exercise. As you said, sir, I was thinking that I also used to do the lot of exercises by
Hmm.
using books, online exercises.
Okay.
So, but I'm not deep into grammar. So, could you please share me some of your
We can definitely discuss a few interesting concepts of grammar which I feel are important. We
okay?
wouldn't go into the details of each and everything because it
Yes,
will take a long time.
long time.
But I will definitely we will talk about conditional sentences,
Yes.
subjunctive case, hypothetical situations, and everything.
Mm.
So we'll talk
So
about
shall
parallelism.
okay, sir. So shall we discuss conditional classes in our next session, sir?
Yeah, we'll talk about conditional sentences.
Okay,
All right.
sir.
So we'll
Okay,
stop here for today.
okay.
Thank you so much. Have
Thank
a
you,
nice
sir.
day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.